Hello and welcome to Explain 11. I'm Andy, and today we're going to fly the Fokker 27500. So we are here at Såtenäs Air Base, which is a place in Sweden. We're going to do the FS economy flight. We're going to go from Såtenäs to Arlanda, Stockholm. We'll see if I record the whole video because it's kind of a long flight, but anyway, so it's pretty cool plane. The latest version was updated like August 8th, I think. So I'll put a link in the description as always. So let's pull this up. This economy flight, pretty cool plane. So let's log in here. Start flight. Let's see, 22 assignments loaded. I flew this a few legs yesterday just to get a feel for it. It's pretty cool. It's a nice plane. I've flown this before, and that version was not as good as this one. This is a lot better, I would say, compared to the older version. There's some issues still with this, at least for me, but I'm going to show you. So I'm using this app I found for my Android, called Flight Planner for Flight Simulator only. Flight Planner, it's called just Flight Planner. So I don't know if this is right. I think this will work. So I have the G10 750 because I like that one. It's a nice one. Like that. So ASAP will go there and direct to Ogiro. Ogiro will load away. M52, which is probably the only one there. So Legpo. Load. Sulo 83. Eltok. Load. And then we'll go Arlanda Airport. So this is one of the reasons why I like this, using it, the GTN, because it's so fast when loading routes. That didn't take me long, right? GPS, search GPS. So here's the problem with this one. I can't really start it up in any good way. I can try to start engines like I'm doing now, but issue is when I introduce fuel, the thing should be set there, open. I think it's running actually, but I don't know how long. Issues in getting the engine to start. That I'm using key bindings to start to spool the engines, but I don't know. This is as far as I can get it. So if I release now, it should be started. But the problem is that sometimes I think it spools back down. Turns off. So what I usually do is, what I did yesterday when trying this out was, because it turns off. I mean, it's spooling running here, but I think it stops after a while. unfortunately. Maybe it started? No, it continues down until it stops. I think. No, actually, maybe it didn't. Maybe it started this time. Oh, okay. We'll try to start that other than see if that works. So open. Maybe I managed to get it started. Yesterday I couldn't get it started. It did not work at all. It just sort of spooled up and then turned itself off. I think it looks like it's almost turning. I don't know if it's stable now. Okay, pitot heat on. We'll set the flaps for takeoff. Lights are on. Taxi lights on. Let's check our weather here. So winds calm 2992. So okay, so let's go taxi. So we'll take off to south because that's the longest runway here. It's amazing, I got it working. Started. So you need quite a little amount of power to taxi. Just a slight. That's not a correct plane for that airport, but so this is an actually one of the few still active air bases in Sweden. A lot of them has been. I mean, when I grew up, there was a lot of air bases, but most of them are gone. We only have a few left. Not a lot, very few. So, and this is one of those air bases. Actually, it's functioning. It's also home to the Swedish Historical Ring, which is I don't know if it's foundation, but it's a group of people who fly older Swedish planes, military planes still, which are out of active service, like the Draken or Viggen. They also fly Lansen, but I think it'll still Air Force actually keeps a few older planes still around. So let's check out file. This is, I mean, this is one of the things I like about, well, not beacon sticking up there, but the graphics are really nice. Okay, so let's go. No fuel pressure. Fuel pumps. So no. Pretty stable platform. I mean, takeoff power is set. It handles very nicely. This is a really nice plane to fly. Nice plane to hand fly. It's not twitchy or anything at all. Flies beautifully. Taps the brakes, gear up, landing light off. Take an outside look here. very nice. Flight is very nice, and it's like such a nice plane. And this is a very nice plane. So we're gonna go. We'll make a right turn out over the sea. So flaps up. Increase the engine a little bit still. Oh, was slightly too big of bank angle. Fly out here. Over here is a castle. I don't think that's modeled in the game though. Over there is a town called Lidköping. A fairly big town. And over here is a castle called Slot. I've been there a few times. I don't think you can see anything. I don't think there's a castle model there. But there is a castle in real life. No, I can't really see anything. I don't think it's... As I said, it's not modeled. Anyway, so the autopilot, I don't know how it works. I have a SciTech panel, so I can set things up there, but I don't know how it works if you just used in-game stuff. You can do airspeed hold for climb if you want to. I think that's this button here. It's hard to see here, but this is IS pitch. There's a alt cross. So these ones, I don't remember where the button is to turn the autopilot on. I used the SciTech panel, so that's why. Decrease these, by the way. Sorry. Missed that one. So we'll turn on autopilot. V-speed. 1500 feet. We'll do nav. See? So now it intercepts the nav. That works very nice in conjunction with the GTN. Wish I could get the GTN set up here. I don't know how to do that, but if anyone knows how to do that, that would be cool. Put it in there, because there's a space here for it. I'll turn off the landing lights. We don't need that on. It does not climb very well though, so it is quite a slow plane. It's not fast at all, So it comes with a few downloads. You can download the plane and then you can download some liveries. And there's quite a few downloads, liveries around. I chose Scandinavian because I'm flying in Sweden, so that makes sense. But there's a few others around too, if you want one of those. That's a nice shot. The thing I like, sometimes I don't get the best frame rates, but with this plane there's not an issue. I mean, I have my settings to high and I get above 40 frames per second, which is pretty awesome. A lot of planes, I flew the STMA PC12 the other day. Pilatus. Sorry. PC12, and I got like 20 frames per second. Same settings in the flight simulator, so that was a huge difference. So this is an older plane that's been converted. Oh, here is see the scene. Doesn't really. You get this on the right side there, but here, and then in here you get it on the wrong side. I don't know if it's just the same texture file, maybe. That's why. But I mean, you can see it doesn't really have the PBR stuff. I think this is just it's a bit squarish. I mean, it's an older. You can really tell it's an older model in the game, and but you can also tell that from the frames. So you get like a huge, really awesome frames. I mean, still when the cockpit, there's not much here to look at though, but it's still almost 40, 37, 38 frames per second, which is just amazing actually. Feet. So we could set it up to IS mode, but I think it climbs just too slow. Oh, where am I going here? So if we wanted to, we could sync the engines. That is a pretty cool thing here, because you look at this thing turning here. If I decrease this throttle, it will start turning left. So the point of this thing is to, it's called something which I can never remember, but the thing is I want to set this up so it doesn't turn. It's still, because then the engines are synced. Or barely turns. So almost, and they're synced. Pretty cool thing actually, when I think about it. So climbing away slowly. We won't fly very high today because it's such a slow plane to climb. You get to enjoy the outside view. Ooh. Very nice sunrise, I guess. So this is Ben, and this is so there is the airport. I think Lekkerslott is there. No, sorry, I'm lying. Lekkerslott is not there. My bad, it's here. Of course, it's here. Stupid me. It's over here. So here's the castle I was talking about. Sorry, on this peninsula, not that one. On this peninsula, because the town is there and there. So Lidköping, that's there. They have an airport, but I don't think they have any regular traffic per se. Over here is a town called Mariestad, where I used to live. I lived 5 years there. Lovely little town. So it's over there. This is an island called Torsjö, or Thor's Island, if you would translate it. Thor's Island. Torsjö. I have a bridge over there somewhere. I don't know if that's modeled though. So I spent a lot of time going around boats on this. This is called Vänern, which is the biggest lake in Sweden. We don't have a carrier in Vänern, by the way. There's not a carrier there, but still. So it's actually defined as an ocean because it's so big that so when you're in the middle of here on a boat, you can't see land. From the air, doesn't look that big, but it's really big. I spent a lot of time going either boat through here and up there, or we went down here. So up here is let's see, it must be north of Tors. Yeah, it's up here somewhere. Maybe here even. There's a place called Oh, I lost the word now. Oh, it doesn't matter. There's a place. There's an canal called Göta Canal, which it goes from. Which means basically you could go from the east coast, Gothenburg over there, Trollhättan, and you could go all the way across to the eastern part, west coast of Sweden, eastern part. So a lot of, before you had to go around, but with the canal you could go across, so that saved a lot of time. Built by a gentleman called von Platen, if I remember correctly. My dad, remember what my dad told me, and I read. Took a lot of years, but he built it, and he was a constructor, I guess. He didn't build much, but a lot of other people had to build it. I think like Russian people, mostly. Don't quote me on that. I could be completely wrong. I can't remember that good. So let's see, what altitude are we? 12, 13. We're going to go 13,000 feet. That's a good altitude. So when I get here, I'll just hit Alt hold, and we'll level off. So it won't intercept altitude. And we'll accelerate. I wonder if I could look around there. No, you could. Okay, let's go for a walk. So, cockpit. I'm thinking this could probably, I'm not sure this would be, maybe it would be the galley, or maybe just space for baggage. There's a cabin. We don't seem to have any passengers, but we do in FS economy anyway. This is, by the way, a pretty expensive plane to rent in FS economy. It costs like this version. This exact plane costs 3,000 an hour, so you need to earn quite a lot of money to if you want to rent it. We'll do plus. I won't make a huge amount of money compared to the time I put into it, but it's fun to fly this plane, and it's fun to make a little bit of money. Here's the engine. Okay. So, pretty cool. I mean, not high quality interior, but this actually works nicely. And with the frames I'm getting, this is pretty awesome. We need a laboratory back here. We can't open it, so maybe you can go through it. Yeah, good. Okay, that's weird. Maybe this is baggage area. I don't know what this is, though. I should check from the outside. Oh, okay. It's probably these things here. I actually like this. I mean, this is a good freeware plane. A nice panel. It works pretty awesomely. Currently, I even got the engine started. I mean, that's pretty good. It looks good. Flies very nicely. You can hook it up to the G10, which is nice. All around nice plane. Pretty cool one. So I'm gonna stop there. Fly along here. See how long this takes. Maybe I'll do a landing video, or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Andy. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit that thumbs up button. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down button. Have a great day, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.